In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In today's video, I will discuss about the nucleus. Nucleus was discovered by Robert Brown in 1831. Robert Brown, 1831. Nucleus forms the command chamber of a cell. So we can say nucleus is the command chamber of a cell. Nucleus is the command chamber of a cell which instructs and controls the various activities of the cell. Nucleus is the command chamber of a cell which controls and instructs various activities of the cell. Nucleus is covered by a nuclear membrane in eukaryotes, and nuclear membrane is absent in case of prokaryotes and viruses. I have already given a lecture about prokaryotes and eukaryotes in my previous video. Now, nucleus is present in all plant and animal cells. Except mature RBCs of mammals. In case of RBCs of mammals, when they mature, there is no nucleus present in them. Nucleus exhibits a great variety in its shape, number, and location. Regarding variety about its shape, nucleus is usually spherical, ovoid to flattened, or rounded, bead shaped in some cases. So its shape is mostly, it is spherical in shape, mostly ovoid, in some cases ovoid to flattened, in some cases rounded, in some cases it is bead shaped, etc. While there is only one, usually, or we can say mostly, there is only one nucleus present in a one cell, single nucleus. Mostly single nucleus is present in a cell. Single nucleus is present. But in many cases, but in many cases there are more than one nucleus present in a cell. When there is more than one nucleus present in an animal cell, it forms syncytium. And when there is more than one nucleus present in a plant cell, it forms cynocytic condition. In case of location, nucleus is mostly or usually central in location. Central in location means it is present in the center of the cell, but in some cases it is towards the periphery due to various reasons. Now we will talk about the structure of the nucleus. The structure or nucleus under an electron microscope, the structure of nucleus can be divided into 4 parts. That means we can say nucleus of a cell is made up of 4 things. Number 1, nuclear membrane. Number 2, nucleoplasm. Number 3, chromatin fibers. And number 4, nucleolus. Nuclear membrane in case of a cell is similar in structure to plasma membrane of a cell. That is, it is made up of a lipid bilayer with proteins embedded in it on its sides, on the inner side also, and on the outer side and on the inner side. As structurally, nuclear membrane is same as plasma membrane as described by the fluid mosaic model, we can say in short. Now this nuclear membrane in a cell is double layered. Double layered means it is made up of 2 layers. And between these 2 layers is present a fluid which is mainly made up of fat droplets. This nuclear membrane in case of a cell, this nuclear membrane in case of a cell has pores, and those pores are called nuclear pores, and these help in the transport of materials from nucleus to the cytoplasm and transport of materials from cytoplasm into the nucleoplasm or into the nucleus. Now, nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is the, we can say, fluid or semi-solid which is present inside the nuclear membrane. It contains proteins, nucleic acids, nucleolus, etc. Chromatin fibers. Chromatin fibers are the fibers which are made up of DNA and histone proteins. DNA means deoxyribose nucleic acid. These chromatin fibers are made up of nucleotides. A nucleotide is a combination of a sugar molecule, that is deoxyribose sugar, base, nitrogenous bases, and phosphate molecules. This DNA is a very important constituent, as we will discuss that in the functions of the nucleus. Nucleolus. Nucleolus are large rounded bodies present in the nucleus. Nucleolus are the large rounded bodies present in the nucleus. Their sole function is they help in the protein synthesis and ribosome synthesis. They help in protein synthesis and ribosome synthesis. Now, we will discuss about the functions performed by the nucleus. There are many functions performed by the nucleus, and we will discuss only the main functions which nucleus performs. Number 1. It controls all the metabolic activities of the cell. All metabolic activities of the cell are under the control of nucleus. Number 2. It plays a central role in cellular reproduction. It plays a central role in the cellular reproduction. Number 3 is it controls the transmission of characters from parents, or we can say from one generation to another generation. It controls the transmission of characters from parents to offsprings. That's why this DNA, which I earlier discussed, is called a hereditary material. It helps in the transmission of characters from parents to offsprings through genes. 4th point is it takes part, or it takes part in the protein synthesis. It takes part in the synthesis of proteins. Now, the importance of nucleus can be understood by a simple example. The cells which do not have a nucleus have no future, as can be seen in case of mammalian RBCs. Here, what happens? Since they have no nucleus, they cannot survive for a long time. This indicates that nucleus plays a vital role in the longevity of the cell. And these cells can survive up to a few months. Their exact lifespan is 120 days. So they can survive for a few months only. This illustrates how nucleus is important for a cell. This was the topic for today. Hope you understood what is nucleus and what are its components and what are its functions. In the end, I would like you to subscribe to my channel Parvaiz Sir's Knowledge Treasure and click on the bell icon for the timely notifications. Thank you.